national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Nobody can bring him down. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense trots out there to open this game. With 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hands off to the fullback. Fighting off the defender. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Runs through the defender. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him
headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here comes the point after attempt.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get it.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind, and that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He's got room to run.
The return is brought down at the 39. And the Notre Dame offense will take over.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Notre Dame and Penn State, a rematch of that classic playoff game down in the Orange Bowl, that semifinal, so heavily anticipated. Two tremendous defenses colliding in the end. Decisive plays made by the defense.
Chris, that was a great game, and one of the memories I have from that was Riley Leonard going down at the end of the first half, and Steve Angeli comes in. And remember, this is a Notre Dame offense that couldn't put a whole lot together at that point, and he led them down to at least get into field goal range. Seemed to give them some momentum. They were able to take advantage of that into the second half and close it out with a big interception by Christian Gray. So a lot of emotion on the field today, maybe payback on the mind of Penn State. Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now?
Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And now they run the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do, but see how well they defend it.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a draw play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A pickup of 8. First down for the offense.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The big fullback's got it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They call the draw play here. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. It's a draw play. Powers through. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Carr. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Trying to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? What, they have three tight ends, and they run the fullback in? That is pure power by this offense.
After the PAT, the lead is now 60 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ending off on the draw play. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. It's a draw. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field, it's Eller. On the move now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Defense is coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. A draw to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Makes the catch. It's Pena. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
42, Spider.
It's a quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Get set, get set.
Ending off on the draw play. Nothing doing on that play. Big D tackle there for the stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Looking downfield, it's Carr. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that,
the ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And tackled there by the defense. That completion sets up a third down play. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time, they looked for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense showing a bunch formation now.
Let's go!
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. And it gets them a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. This one ends up a safety. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He finds some space.
The return is brought down at the 45. And the Notre Dame offense will take over.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Working clock with the ground game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Okay, it's third down after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Inside the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fights through a tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Delayed handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. And what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker.
Hold on.
That offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. 1st down and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. This is an impressive performance. They've played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.